Hey, what's going on, people of Abraham? It's Kyle the Horn here, and about to have my breakfast. You guys know what it is. Got me some coconut water, some cashew milk. I got that protein and greens. Got that cocoa reishi mushroom, and I got this. This thing is loaded. Let me show you guys. Look at all that. You got the reishi in there, the cocoa, chicory, melatonin, all kinds of good stuff up in here. And it comes in this box. They give you a spoon with it. Spoon, I like that. Yeah. Don't start your day off with that truck stop food, man. Get some smoothies, some veggies. When you on the Jonah trial, which I always say that every truck driver's on the Jonah trial, you have to be okay with the fast. You have to be okay with the meditation. It's weird. I'm just sitting here thinking. I do a lot of fellowshipping, listening to other temple leaders, people that's talking on different subjects. I actually listen to a whole lot more than I share. But it's so funny when you somebody that makes content. It's like some unwritten rule where you're not supposed to share people anymore. I don't know who made that rule. I'm not playing by y'all rules. If I like somebody, I'm going to share them. I'm not looking for nobody to give me no handout, or I ain't looking for nothing really. If I could share your stuff before I was making content because I thought it was cool, something that people should hear, why would I stop doing that because I make content now? And yeah, sometimes you run across some people who might not. They might see you share their stuff. They might come to your page. They might not like you as a person for whatever reason. Who knows why? And you just move away from that person. At least that's how I look at it. But man, I stopped being me because I'm making content now. I need to not share. I need to not congregate. The Bible says that His people are supposed to congregate. It's so funny to me. People out here, they say that they read these books and they live by these ways. And, I don't know. People for me, I just feel like people find their own ways, And then maybe everybody is supposed to find their own ways. That's why I teach people about the scrolls. Because everybody is different. And the books of God have so many different avenues, even though all the prophets say the same thing. That's why I always tell people follow the prophets. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Another thing too. I got these prayer beads. I wear these prayer beads because, for one, I like these prayer beads. I'm a Street Fighter fan. I've always been a fan of Akuma. And I got 3 mothers. My biological father, his wife is an African. She's African Asian. I love my mothers. I love my Asian mother. I love her heritage. I don't do yoga and wear prayer beads because I'm trying to put on somebody else's culture. I wear it out of respect for my actual family. And I got family in China. I don't know them. We don't talk. But they there. So I got love for China. I don't know, man. I listen to some of you people out there, Man, y'all just, I don't know, man. Y'all should actually go out in the world, get out your own circle, and go actually meet people outside of your circle, so you can actually get a real view of the world, not just your echo chamber and what the news is telling you. That's why I like Muslims and Templars. I like Muslims and Templars because, for one, Muslims and Templars, they both got this thing about, they both high on honor, and they both high on following God. Like I know people hear all this propaganda about Templars and stuff online when it comes to magic and sorcery and stuff. Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna get into it, man. You believe what you want to believe, man. Just like any other temple, you got your good people and you got your bad people and everything, man. But Templars are held at high regard, just as high regard as Muslims. Templars just don't go around, I'm publicly saying I'm a Templar, but they don't just go around saying that they Templars. And a lot of it got to do with this, everybody got the stigma about Templars, but I don't care, man. I love my family. I love my bloodline lineage. I love what's inside of me. I love what I'm made from. I love what I come from. I think my biggest weakness has been running away from my blood, not trying to recreate myself. I recreated myself by tapping in and merging with the self that I already was, that I didn't want to acknowledge, accept, and obey to, and it's a blessing for me. I don't really care what none of y'all think of me, for real. I really don't. I'm gonna keep sharing my stuff. I'm gonna keep sharing whoever I want to share. And anybody that's rocking with me, be rocking. Anybody that's not, we not. Look, I got wholesale incense for sale. I don't never plan on selling retail incense no more. I don't care to sell retail incense. I care to show other people how to start hustling from the ground up. That's where I'm headed. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do what my father taught me, and he got taught from the people that come from Elijah Muhammad, and that's a part of my branch. So everybody come from somewhere, man. I think and especially in the African American community, everybody comes from so much brokenness that when you see somebody that actually come from something and they embody it, it's kind of hard for people to accept you, because they looking at you like you need to be like us and accept these things, because this is what we come to the conclusion of with us. Completely telling somebody, just imagine somebody telling you, don't listen to what you figured out about your bloodline yourself. You need to come and be what we tell you. Man, you people crazy out there, man. I'm going to pray for y'all, man. I'm going to pray for y'all. Hey, man, we got scroll class coming soon. I'm almost done. I'm just busting down these scriptures. We're going to get right into it. A whole month. Nothing but leadership. That's the subject we getting on. Leadership, leadership, leadership. Remember, the order of the scroll. Your first scriptures should be scriptures that's for God, Allah. Me, I'm using scriptures from the Quran and the Bible. The second roll of scriptures should be scriptures for Muhammad and the King Jesus. And your third row should be for any personal scriptures, like the ones I've been talking about, like the armor of God, the scriptures I'm about to get into this month. Next would be the scriptures of for your wife and then kids. So I'm gonna say it again. When you're writing your scrolls, when you're collecting scriptures for your scroll, you start God alone, Muhammad, Jesus, the King. Scriptures that's just purely for you and your testimony. It's basically your testimony. Scriptures that align with your testimony. You want scriptures, you want your kids to be able to read your scroll and be able to tell your story from the scroll with the Quran and the Bible. So when you die, your kids should be able to read your scroll and see where you drew your strength from. See the challenges that you came from a scriptural point of view. So again, I'm gonna start over because I talked through it. God, scriptures for God alone. Second row, Muhammad, King Jesus. Third row, testimony scriptures. Fourth row, scriptures for your wife. Fifth row, scriptures for your kids. Every king is supposed to write down how you're gonna leave your assets and stuff for your family too. So that should be at the very end at the scroll, like how all your stuff get split throughout the family. That should be the very last thing on your scroll. Alright, I ain't got nothing else to say, guys. I'm about to go make my shake. You guys have a wonderful midday. I'll be back. I'm coming back when it's time to work out again. I'm gonna keep showing my workouts to keep inspiring y'all to want to work out. It's your favorite Templar, your favorite Muslim Templar. I'm out.